What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video. We're going to be going over Floki today. We got a lot to talk about, so definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section, and also check out my other channel, Marsellis Clips, if you want to see small clips of these videos. So definitely go ahead and subscribe over there as well. But without further ado, let's get started. Now, first, let's talk about Floki. So we have a lot of updates. We're going to go over the technical analysis here, but after everything is said and done, because we have some important stuff for the technical analysis as well. But talking about Floki here, we are down 14.1% inside of the last 24 hours. So that is a lot. It is a lot. And you can see here, we are still up though, 246% in the last 30 days. I think the meme coin season, it came for a little bit and then it kind of just went away. So it came, going into February from January, and then it really just started to pick up. So it was nice while it lasted. It was nice while it lasted from January till now. But I think we are having a pullback from all the meme coins, just completely going up. And also, like I said, Floki is not 100% a meme coin. We're going to be going over Floki today as well, Floki-Fi. So don't worry, we're going to be talking about that. But yeah, I'm just saying because Baby Doge was going up, Doge on Mars going up, and Shiba Inu. So it's kind of interesting just to see, how it works with a lot of these coins. But moving on from that, we're going to talk about the 2023 roadmap that we just now established with Floki. So as you can see here, we have the Floki 2023 roadmap is now live. We just released Floki's 2023 roadmap to give you insights into what we have planned for Floki in the coming weeks and months. There's definitely a lot of exciting things to look forward to. So starting here, they have the phase one, which is going to be Shop Floki launch. So that's going to be coming out as well. Binance Pay. Actually, no, I think that's already out actually because it already has a green check mark completed. Yeah. So yeah, Binance Pay partnership already done. Valhalla website upgrade already done. The Chinese white paper already done. The China plan has already been done, and the partnership with Pyth Network, the major Oracle solution, has already been done. Now, the only things left inside of phase one that they have here is the staking phase one. So this is going to be the staking for Floki-Fi phase one. They're going to have a launch on OKX, or not OKX, OKC. So they're going to have a launch on OKC. They're also going to have DeFi lending and borrowing, as well as Floki-Fi Locker first major update. So the first major upgrade for Floki-Fi Locker will also be coming as well. So we got also phase two here. You got staking phase two. So you already had the staking phase one, and then after that you had the staking phase two. Then you got the Floki-Fi redesign. They're going to redesign Floki-Fi. Here's the current one. It looks pretty good, but it could definitely look better. I feel like there's too much bright colors on here. So, if I'm looking at it from a designing point of view, you want to be softer on the eye. So maybe opt in for a dark profile. Usually websites like this, they have like a dark down here. You can go to dark mode or light mode, but there is no dark mode. So they should probably definitely do the dark mode. And I think they would actually flow and contrast better if you have like dark gray with, like with these different oranges, because that'll be like a Halloween theme. So I think it would go good. I don't know. I used to do web design. I think that would actually go good with the web design there. But anyways, moving on from that, we got the Floki debit card as well. I remember Baby Doge mentioned the debit card, but they haven't mentioned anything about it for a long time. Now Floki wants to come out with the debit card, so that's gonna be cool. It'll definitely be tricky in the U.S. because then they're gonna try them as a security. Floki, especially with Floki-Fi getting the Floki debit card, if they really want clearing inside the US, they're going to definitely be tried as a security if they get too big. I will say that. But I think right now everything's completely fine. Floki-Fi is fine. Floki debit card is fine. But if it gets too big and they got a debit card, they got, a whole exchange over here. They got Floki-Fi, they got, DeFi apps going on. They're going to be looked at as more of a security as well. So they got to be careful with that. So the SEC might come after them. But anyways, phase three, the universe, we have over here the launch of Floki-Fi Project TL. And then we have the University of Floki launch. So that'll be pretty cool to see. They're probably going to do some teaching how to, crypto develop over there. And then you got the Valhalla mainnet. So mainnet for the game, and then the Valhalla Chinese version, and then a mystery project at the end of this phase. So at the end of the year, of this year, 2023, we should have the mystery project. So this is pretty interesting. It's an interesting roadmap. I'm definitely going to keep you all updated on this. So yeah, we're going to keep going over this to make sure that they actually do everything. But let's go on to the next thing. So they have here now, we're now live on Fimex. So we now have a new exchange listing. So Floki is now live and tradable on popular crypto exchange Fimex. You can now trade Floki spot and futures on Fimex exchange. So here is Fimex. Here's the the listing that they have here, and here is their Twitter. So 514,000 followers here on Twitter. That's pretty good. 514K. And you can see here 3 new USDT margin contracts with Floki, CFX, and STX. So that's pretty cool. Stacks. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on for Floki right now. So that's pretty cool that we're on this exchange. They crown themselves over here as Fimex is a top derivatives global exchange for crypto, and users can now verify our proof of reserve anytime. So they also have a proof of reserves, which is something that FTX didn't have. And whenever these things happen like that, that's probably the thing that's going on. Like FTX didn't have that. So luckily they actually show their proof of reserves, rather than not showing it. But I was gonna look for it, but it'll probably take a little bit to try to find the proof of reserves or whatever they have on here. But I guess moving on to the next thing here. This is pretty interesting that we got this listing. We also have KuCoin doing another a campaign for us. So Floki listing campaign with $40,000 in Floki to be won. So that's pretty big as well. This is pretty huge. So we'll see exactly, how things go here. But yeah, that's pretty cool to see there. Now moving on from that, we also have Floki inside of the Forbes. So this is pretty cool. Forbes Australia just published an article about Floki, explaining how Floki is a movement and more than just a meme coin. Overall, a great article, although a bit outdated. We reduced the 3% tax to 0.3% and now go just buy Floki without the ENU. So they only got two things wrong. They put them still at the 3% tax, whereas now there's only a 0.3% tax. And then they also have just Floki and not Floki ENU. But yeah, Forbes put Floki ENU on here. It's Floki. I messed up a few times and said Floki ENU. It also had the ENU inside the name, but yeah, it's just Floki. But anyways, yeah, they're talking about the movement here, and the fact that they're on Forbes is pretty big. So yeah, it is Forbes Australia, but it's still Forbes. So it's pretty big that they have the whole thing about Floki on here. Maybe they paid for some promotion, or maybe not. I don't know, but they did pay for promotion. You can see here this one's wrong, so that could uh that could definitely tell you why they put this tweet here saying that just FYI, we reduced the tax to 3% and then or to 0.3% from 3%. And then we also just go by Floki without the ENU. So yeah, that could explain that. Maybe they did pay for to get listed on Forbes over here. But yeah, that's pretty cool to see. Also, we have some more stuff for Floki. I told you a lot of stuff. So now they're giving you little bits and pieces of crypto knowledge here. So FlokiFi has been showing a rapid increase in total value locked. So now it's at $25.1 million total value locked. So that's pretty good as well. And that's over the last few weeks. And an opportunity for Teach Me Tuesday, a day to explain some more stuff about what ERC 1155 is. So you got your standard ERC20 fungible tokens, all that good stuff. For tokens for Ethereum, ERC 721, which is the standard for non fungible tokens, which are your NFTs. So you now have both of those, which require their own dedicated contract type, and they require the ERC 1155 contract type, which allows both standards under one smart contract. So they say this allows multiple different assets to be transferred at once, resulting in higher efficiency and less transaction costs. And FlokiFi is the only token locker that supports the ERC 1155. So that's pretty cool to see. So shout out to them for that. They're dropping knowledge on people here. And then you got the FlokiFi over here, 25.1 million. And like we said at the beginning of the video, we're going to go over the technical analysis as well. So let's go over this technical analysis. Now, first things first, you can see the support down here that we're at with Floki is at about 4Z38, and I'll say 4Z for 4 zeros. And right now we're at 4Z39. So we're like right above that support. So hopefully we don't go down below it. but we are literally right above that support. So hopefully we can actually stay above it. Now, I did kind of predict that we would go this low and even lower actually. And I made that prediction right over here about this area here on I actually made this prediction during yesterday's video. So yesterday's video I mentioned how this support right here was going to get broken. We ended up getting broken down. And I was like, look, this support is probably going to get broken as well. And that's what we're in the process of breaking down now as well, too. So it looks like we might actually break down over there as well. So if that does happen, then we got to look for the next support. The next support has us all the way at 4Z34. So 4Z343, and that's right here. And then we also have right here at 4Z32. So 4Z325. And that's what we have right there for those supports. So what I'm really looking for here with Floki right now is the pull back down here to this support line here and then try to get back above here, maybe get rejected here, and then go down to here and probably immediately break this support down to this one down here that we have at 4Z28. So that's the type of movement that we're looking for right now with Floki. So that would then bring us down here to this, and I know that because that's where our major resistance was back here. So that major resistance is now going to become our supports. So yeah, that was on 15th of February. We had that major resistance, and now we're doing way better. Or I mean, now we're doing way worse. I mean, but we're also seeing that we're probably going to end up breaking down a little further. So it's best to know what's about to happen. And we already had our bullish signal. You can see here the bullish signal already came up on the oscillator here. You can see that bullish signal because the selling started to slow down, buying starts to speed up. So you see in here that the buying actually did speed up just by a little bit. And that is indicated by this area here. That's the little buying that we just now had here on the oscillator, the little buying wave. Now, there is a possibility that we could have an even higher buying wave that brings us all the way up here to 4Z44. There's always that possibility that all this is invalidated and then we go on the bullish scenario. So if we go on that bullish scenario, expect to get stopped at 4Z44 before we start to go and become, even more bullish. If we don't become more bullish, we get rejected, and then we'll probably follow this whole scenario again. But if we do actually break past this resistance at the 404 level, then we could probably come up here to this next resistance, which is all the way up here at about 4Z56. So that is another resistance. If we are to break past 4.4, then 5.6 is right around the corner. So that would be the next breakout for Floki if we do end up, following those scenarios there. But this is just a rough draft here of what could possibly happen. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you all today. So definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. And as always, I'll be back with another video.